This is the last round of women's comp. So we've got WAANDI. The round robin is complete. One will play 4 and 2 will play 3.
Here to our next up, and just heard coming over there before. So this is our last of our pool games, round games for the ladies competition. And tomorrow it goes into the knockouts, 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3 for a spot in the grand final to see who will be the 2023 Christmas Cup champion. Thank you very much if you're joining us for the first time on Blue Collar Sports. If you're returning, we appreciate your support and jumping on board and hope you're enjoying the coverage. As we get ready to close out the round games here for our ladies competition. WAANDI Warriors taking on Palm Island at Barracudette's Gold. It's been a sensational carnival of action, and as it's been mentioned a few times on here, a lot of these teams here in Palm Island just getting back into rugby league. Some of the ladies their first time into rugby league, and it's just outstanding to have 4 teams out here competing in the Christmas Cup. We've seen some great rugby league over the 2 days so far. And just run you through the team lists. WAANDI Warriors, number 1, Nikki Lanoy. 2, Sheldon Morrison. 3, Boucher Moore Reed. 4, Alana Quero. 5, Tony Daisy. 6, Angie Solomon. 7, Lila Williamson. 8, Moai Youngblood. 10, Maddie Hegarty. As we get underway here, and it's on the left of screen, WAANDI Warriors that have got us started, and Palm Island Barracudette's Gold. It'll get first use of the ball and a big cheer from the back up on the hill. Plenty of support for the Barracudettes here. Number 11 is Theo Mosby Nona. The 4 is Lani Quero. 13, Tani Smith. 14, Terry Foster. 15, Salil Heron. 16, Gags Namok. 17, Danielle Kyle. 18, Chloe Taters. 19, Tamika Murdoch. 20, Billy Hooper. 21, Sarah Lemson. 22, Anamina Binwell. 23, Ayana Creed. And the 25 is Emma Hannigan. Well, as we see the ball go down from Pearson there. It's a dynamic ball runner, and it's Williamson wrapped up. So WAANDI Warriors go on the attack here, 20 metres out. And I'll bring you the Palm Island Barracudettes very shortly. And Gadji Namok taking a fair bit of work to get to ground. Williamson skips over a couple, uses a fend, comes back to the post, dragged down. Lana Tamoy there, strong defensively. Youngblood looking to go back through the middle. A little show and go. Because there wasn't much in that. Very close. But they're hanging in here. Barracudettes go. But a lovely ball from Ian Solomon. Said, I spy the winger, Tony Daisy, on her own on the outside. And a lovely long ball for the first points after the Barracudettes goal. We're really digging in for Palm Island Barracudettes gold. Number 1, Michelle Abai. 2, Vinnie Evabalsey. 3, Shauna Pearson. 4, Deborah Bourne. 5, Leanna Walsh. 6, Martha Abai. 7, Selena Hughes. 8, Alina Geyer. 9, Michelle Sands. 10, Ina Tamoy. 11, Shannara Ballsy. 12, Sheridan Bungie. 13, Tianiwa Lenoy. And 25, Rachel Ober, coached by Daryl Pearson. And
that's a try to the Warriors team.
WAANDI Warriors, coached by Josh Mulligan.
Tony Daisy taking the score to Warriors 4, Barracudas get the score with the kick to come.
Difficult conversion for Angie out here, but if I was backing anybody in, she would be the one. You've got a great look at this from behind. Now it moves in, strikes it, just pushed to the right.
The conversion is unsuccessful, leaving us with the score roll. Warriors 4, Barracudas get the score.
It's been a fantastic ladies' carnival, as we mentioned, and coming to a close here at the end of this game. And we see the ladies back for the knockout stages tomorrow, but exceptional. And Greta Nichols joining us live online. Let's go WAANDI Warriors. My girls, Jada Kyle Saylor, Nikki Lanoy, and Terry Foster. So shout out there from Greta Nichols. I'm sure the ladies will see it when they get back and watch back the action later on. Fantastic to have you with us, and we'd love to see you join in on the live chat. Let us know where you're watching from. That's dog number 12 out the back there too, Dane, if you're keeping track at home. Lola Williamson. Over halfway. They go out to the right, Theo Mosby. Dragged down. It's, well, they come back at the post. And Sarah Saylor, she'll be difficult to stop from there. But, yeah, if you're just joining us in here, we've had everything. Normally the footy field's reserved for just the players and the match officials, but we've had about 150 kids that just prior to this game keeps growing, I think.
As the punters roll in.
Yesterday was probably 80. This morning we had maybe 100. It was about 150 earlier on, just before they were everywhere, the kids. And had to put the shout-out out for the balls to come back. And look, I don't know your chances. I reckon there's one or two more floating around out there in the out in the crowd. Sarika Muka making her way onto the field for Barracudettes Gold. NRLW player for the Cowboys. PNG representative. Ian Solomon. Conversion successful.
And the try was to number 21, Sarah Lemson. And the conversion was successful, taking us to the score of 10-0. Warriors way. Barracudas get the score.
And that game's still going down here on the sideline. Back underway here. And that breeze once again swung around, and now it's coming from right to left. It was left to right a little bit earlier, but Right to left now. Good, sizable crowd coming in now. There's not too many spare seats around. Just a little bit slow to get up there. Sarika Muka looking to impose herself on this one early. That's going to come close. See ya. And Gaji Namok take the tap at the 40-metre line in Barracudette's territory. Maddie Hegarty dragged down 30 metres out. Away they go to the left. Hannigan. Now 20 metres out. Now Anamina Binawell. Bustling. Just to fight off two. She's a couple of metres short now. Great hands and shooting off the line. Michelle Sands raced out of that line to make a play. And Solomon once again. She'll get a double. Nope, short. Sarika Muka. Maddie Hegarty. Can she find the ground? Held up.
First aiders to the field, please. The first aider.
Sarika Muka underneath. Might have been a bit of a head clash here. Martha Rabbi. She's been good for the Barracudette's Martha Rabbi. A couple of tries. And it'll be the Palm Island Barracudettes who will have this one and work off their line. And I see plenty of support coming in for the Barracudettes. Jacinta McAvoy and Dylan Twaddle. Great to see. And you're right, how good is it? Sarika Muka making her way over, supporting the Barracudettes. I think they may have trained this morning too, I believe, if I'm not wrong. So she's with BMD at Mackay Cutters, as well as the Cowboys. Great carry there from Sarika Muka, drawing plenty of attention. Taking plenty of work. She's such a strong carrier of the football. And she's had a fantastic season going through the State Cup. She was a premiership winner with the Gold Stars up this way. Coming from local footy all the way through the pathways to be an NRLW star. Yeah, right off the back fence. That's a great carry. Alina Geyer trying to inspire the Barracudettes. Aboy finds the ground. Nikki Lenoy. She doesn't need too much room to move. Got to wrap her up quickly. If she gets half a chance, it normally turns into points pretty quick. Now the Warriors work away down the left-hand edges. No, it's called held, so they'll bring it back. Drag down 20 metres out. Plays short to Solomon. Gets her arms free. Offload. Binawell. Binawell now. Bounces off one. Oh, she's got 3, 4, 5 bodies around her. Can't find the ground. A bit of a cramp happening here. We're going to see plenty of that over the weekend, but the conditions have eased off considerably this afternoon, which is fantastic for all the players and the spectators alike. And the live streaming team. Yeah, looking for a bounce, and it just beats everybody over the dead ball line. So Home Island Barracudettes will have a tap 20 metres out. Minor Tamoy knows one way. That pass just out in front, just couldn't reel it in. It's gotten considerably darker over here in the last 15 minutes. Theo Mosby. Just wants them to go back there for the play the ball. Got through a power work. Chastity Pearson, our centre referee, doing every one of the ladies' matches over the 2 days. So 6 games in the bag. Away to the right they come. And Tani Smith, she's been busy early. And she gets on the end of that. Ange Smith with a lovely little out ball. Anne Solomon, sorry, with a lovely little out ball. Bit of footwork on and bang, slams it down to add 4 points for the Warriors. But the Barracudettes have been digging in.
That's another try to the Warriors, taking the score to 14 points to nil. Scored by number 13, Tani Smith, with a kick to come.
So 14 points to nil, just over 5 minutes remaining in the first half here. And geez, I'll tell you about the scenes on the hill down the back there. Dane, it is chock-a-block. And that game of footy that we saw earlier on the footy field is still going on over behind the dead ball line there. You'll see behind the kicker.
Interesting to know the score on that game.
274 plays, 280. And Solomon knocks that one over.
And the conversion is successful, taking the score to 16 points to nil.
16 points to nil with 4 minutes on the clock. There we go.
Sorry.
All right. A good opportunity here for the Barracudettes to get down, put some pressure on the WAANDI Warriors defensively, see if they can force an error. Oh, great hands. Gagey Namok, she had a bit of work to do. Losing her footing and everything, and still was able to pull it in. And Emma Hannigan. She's a handful when she carries the footy. She's such a well-balanced runner of the ball as well. Away they go to the left. And here's our try scorer. It plays out the back to Heron. Heron to the fullback, Lanoy. But strong Palm Island defence. Benawell goes back and behind the ruck. Couldn't escape the tackle of Martha Rabbi there. Now dragged down 5 metres out. Last tackle. Solomon. Lovely short ball to Gajinamok. But, well, the touchy was right on the spot. The touchy was on the spot, but we've got the bunker of supporters in the corner who thought that one might have been flat. Flat, you reckon, boys? Flat? Yeah, there you go, the bunker. The bunkers called it. They thought it was flat down here. And the touchy was right on it. Right on the spot. I'll back him in. At least if you're out in the centre there, you're a long way from the sideline. The touch judge job I've always found is probably the most intimidating of the lot because you're going to hear every word of it. Brushes 1, 2, and it took 3 to bring her down. 2 minutes remaining. Points to the spot. We'll just confirm here, going to the blue collar replay. We'll just confirm.
That's a try to number 4 from the Warriors, Lani, taking the score to 20 points to nil with a conversion.
Lani Quero there.
1 minute left in the
adding
half.
4 points.
And the goal is successful, taking us to Warriors 22, Barracudas yet to score, with 50 seconds in the half remaining.
So 50 seconds remaining, a couple of shout-outs we've got coming through. Michelle Dargan, have a great game. Tani Smith, the 13, love mum. So mum sending a bit of love there for Tani Smith, and she's been going very, very well here and early in this one. And Kelvin Logo, my sister-in-law, Maddie Hegarty. Maddie and Sarika, both part of the BMD Mackay Cutters squad, training out of Townsville at the moment. Going head-to-head here. Both sensational humans as well as footballers, both ladies. The bright future. Maddie in rugby league as Ange Solomon goes to Lila Williamson. Lila Williamson and Sarika Mooka doesn't miss. Might have been a bit of friendly fire, and there's the siren goes in the background.
Can we please have a first aider to the field, please? A first aider to the field.
It was a heavy collision. I didn't miss. Lila Williamson was coming off the back fence. And just check who we've got. A bit of concern at the moment, but the training staff will get down there and do the assessment, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. Sarika Mooka flying across the top. We might take a short break and be back with you with the second half action.
Come on!
Well, there you go. Just so I can tell you that the player was able to get up and get onto the stretcher with some assistance there. So, but that's why we have the ambos and paramedics here, are able to support the players and make them comfortable as quickly as possible. So hopefully it's just precautionary, and you see it back out here at the field. And now we get ready to get going again, and it's Sarika Muka who's going to do the honours here, kicking off the Palm Island Barracudettes gold on our left of screen. And away we go. And geez, it was bouncing. It was all over the place.
Parents, keep your kids off the field.
And away, Nikki Lanoy. And now WAANDI Warriors up to halfway. Now over halfway, it'll be Sarah Lemson. Sailor, sorry. No, Lemson. My apologies. Away they go, and it's Hannigan now down the right-hand edge, and so making good meters at the moment, the Warriors, off the back of that Nikki Lanoy. After it almost looked like the ball was going to find its way dead. Now, all of a sudden, the WAANDI Warriors are 20 metres out. Williamson stepping back off her left. And an offload just doesn't quite go to hand. So there you go. They've withstood a bit of pressure there. Barracuda gold. And they'll look to turn this back around and go up the other end. So again, I'd like to give a big shout out to the sponsor BB Country Services. So they're making it, for having us here and making this possible for us to live stream this out. And the great organising committee and team and crew here, Telston Sibley and his crew, that have done a fantastic job. And it's been such a great carnival here so far. Still plenty more footy to come. Practice scrums, we love them. See if we can get it right the second time round, and we do. I don't know how different that was, but I'll take their word for it. The Barracudettes working off their own line. Lena Geyer stopped 20 metres out. Away they come to the right. That ball just goes out the back. Martha Abai. Come down the short side. Oh, that's some heavy contact. Sheridan Bungie. No. Oh, and again. Jeez, that's Ange Solomon over the top. And that kick finds the ground. Oh, and Sarika Muka. Well, that was a bone rattler. And she's back at it, doubles up her efforts here. Away they come to the left now. Solomon bumps off one, can't bump off the second. Williamson. And heavy contact, and the ball comes loose from Sarika Muka. Well, Muka, she's handing them out. She went straight under the ball. That's 2. And then the ball came loose. Solid contact. Oh, and the kick doesn't find touch. That's disappointing, but I tell you what, the temperature's just gone up a touch. And I don't mean in the atmosphere. Out here in the middle, there is plenty of feeling in this one. Away they come to the right. Rabbi going in low. Williamson coming back again. Straight and hard. And they point to the spot, and Lila Williamson makes up for the earlier drop ball by just charging and going straight over and adding 4 points to the account, and it's the Warriors with first points in the second half. That's talk about the hit machine. Tell you what, I am quite thankful that I am in the safety of the back of this tipper truck right now. That was if the camera was rattling a bit, it wasn't because the truck moves around. That was Sarika Muka just shaking the foundations here. And I'll tell you what, good job by young Lila Williamson there. Wore it and came back again. But for a period in time there, it's certainly there was no love lost. Tackle might get the bell ringer award, I reckon. Yeah, Angela Solomon. Strikes it. And easy as you like. Such a pure striker of the football, Angela Solomon. So just about 13 minutes remaining in this one, and then we'll be on to the knockout stages of our women's competition. Finds a little bit of grass and an awkward bounce. I don't think there was a knock on in the first one, but maybe the second. And so there we go. Here's an opportunity. The Barracudettes deep into Warriors territory. Pack the scrum 10 metres out. Centre field. Away they come now to the left. Abai comes back to the right. Can't find any space. Goes back around and penalised. Running behind defenders, then back around the other side of defenders. So turnover there. And away goes Maddie Hegarty with a little bit of room to move. In full flight, she's dragged down 5 metres short of halfway. Down the right-hand side. So Chloe Tater's down there. Now Hegarty again, bringing it back to the middle. Looking to get busy. 3 defenders to take Maddie down. 20 metres out, centre field. Goes away to the right. Tony Smith. They stay on the right-hand side. Anne Solomon sizes it up. A beautiful little short side, but a forward pass called. Spotted a bit of room on the short side.
If you are wondering what we're streaming live from, it is the back of a truck similar to that.
A blue-collar setup for a blue-collar channel. Now away they come to the right here. And the Barracudettes work their way off their line. It's back on the inside for Mooka. Namok was able to wrangle her in. And I'll throw it out there, though. I think Gagey Namok's got some higher honours in her future. She's quite the footballer. She's a very strong ball carrier, strong in defence. It's a handful with the footy in her hands. And, certainly looks like if given the opportunity, she'd be able to handle herself at a higher level. But here now is the Barracudettes kicking on the last, looking for a bounce. Get it. And Nikki Lanoy skips out of another, out of a third. Now she's got a little bit of room to move. Dummies. And finally brought to ground. Away to the right. And there she is. Gagey Namok. Away it comes to the left. Anamina Binuel. Back in behind the ruck. Couldn't get back to her feet and continue on. 10 metres out. Away to the right. No, they come back. Just played the ball off the mark, so they'll come back. Away they go to the right. And Maddie Haggerty. She's difficult to stop through the middle. She's even harder to stop on an edge like that. And Maddie Haggerty goes over.
Can the try scorer turn around, please?
It sounds like our young referee friend, Dylan Brown. His voice has been given a workout this weekend. So you won't catch him singing up tomorrow at any after parties, I don't think.
Try scored by Maddie Haggerty.
Never say never.
The score is now Warriors 32. Barracudas haven't scored yet. Kick the come.
The score probably doesn't really tell the full story because it's been an arm wrestle. A lot of points in this match.
I'm good. Fresh.
Certainly is. Janet Limburner jumping in there, enjoying the games. The ladies' big hits, certainly. Plenty of those. Fast tries, and it has been really played in great spirits. It has been really enjoyable. It's an absolute privilege to be able to catch it live here. The ladies have done a fantastic job. It's so good to have this 4-team competition happening over here. And Rayo, shout out to my son, Harley Williams-Ober, and partner, Sarifa. We're tuning in from Halls Creek, Western Australia. Well, fantastic. All the way to WA. So glad that we can bring this rugby league action to you wherever you're able to watch it from. What a world we live in, eh? Who'd have thought we'd be bringing... Oh, I heard a whistle. Yep. So 34 points to nil.
Warriors 34, Barracudas yet to score with 5.5 minutes to go.
Barracudettes get us back underway. And the lights are on here. And it's Matty Hegarty again, looking for more work.
Barracudas green. After this game, get ready to take the field, please. That's
Pearson.
Warren Binder and Barracudas green. Get ready to take the field.
Caught a piece of... trying to make the tackle, just caught a piece of the hair. It's a penalty there. So obviously with hair pulls nowadays being considered high contact. And Theophilia Mosby Nona, she is dynamic across the ground. Out to the left. Smith turns it inside to Binnewell. Binnewell bounces off one. And Anamina Binnewell goes over. It's a lot of defending to do for the Barracudettes, but they were right in this for a very, very long time. And the light's starting to take effect. Yeah. There we go.
That try was scored by Anamina, taking the score to Warriors 38.
And Solomon again.
Barracudas.
The automatic from here. There it is.
And that is a conversion. Taking the score to 40 points to nil with 3 minutes to go.
So just over 3 minutes remaining in this one, and then we will have, and I'm sure it'll get posted up later on this evening, the results. But tomorrow it'll be 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3 for a spot in the grand final in this 4-team ladies competition. So best of luck to all the ladies teams tomorrow. So hopefully it's the hardest part of the carnival is getting the bodies through and how you manage getting through the weekend. But coming up next, the debut here this year for the Warrabinda Warriors, making their first appearance at the Christmas Cup. Binnewell stepping, palming, now taking off, set sail, but dragged down by Martha Abai. Now looks to carry Sheldon Morrison. It's a scoot away to the right. Smith back inside to Williamson. Williamson taken down, two on the tackle. They go to the right now. Numbers lined up, but it's Tamika Murdoch. Steps through off the right, slices through. Adds to the Warriors' account. Just the weight of possession.
That try is to Tamika, setting the score to.
Weight of possession getting them at the end here. And a couple of injuries starting to take their toll for the Barracudettes. Just run out of legs and run out of fresh legs with a couple of injuries there. And conversions Successful.
Conversion successful, bringing it to Warriors 46, Barracudas yet the score, with 53 seconds on the clock.
So coming up next for you on Blue Collar Sports, we have the Warrabina Warriors taking on Barracudas Green. So shout out everybody tuning in from down Warrabina way. They have plenty of support. And fantastic to see the boys make their way up here. Can't wait to see them take part here in the Christmas Cup. Short kickoff, just lit the bounce. And great defence. Probably wasn't quite square, but and well, we saw this earlier from Ange Solomon, eyeballing a bit of room at the back with jeepers. With some wheels out wide there. Number 2. Vinny Eva Ballsy. Gee, she got onto that ball. Quick sticks, but that's so it's all over this one, and it's the Warrabina Warriors coming up next here on Blue Collar Sports.